Hey y'all. Hey y'all. How are y'all doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is thriving. I hope everybody's bag is heavy, okay? I hope everybody's making money. I hope everybody's mental health is in check. I hope everybody is passing their classes, okay? Today, we are going to be talking about social anxiety. I'm going to, talk about my personal experience because I do suffer from, I believe, I am self-diagnosed, okay? I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head, okay? But I think I suffer from social anxiety. And that's what we're gonna be talking about today. So let's get right into this video. Okay, that was good. That was good.
Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want, you know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want, you know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want, you know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you.
Okay. If I think back, I've always really had anxiety. And one way I remember clearly that my anxiety would manifest would be when it was wash day and I had to wash my hair as a child, bro. I was ready to fight. I was always fighting. I was kicking and I was screaming. It just made me anxious just putting my head under the water. It made me so anxious, and the soap in my ears and in my nose and my mouth, that shit just made me so anxious. And I would kick and scream and fight. Literally, I would fight. I used to get beat because of the way that, I was kicking and fighting and screaming. But it wasn't like I wasn't trying to be a menace. I wasn't trying to be, a bad kid. I was just scared. And it's like, didn't bode well with my mother, she ain't like that. But yeah, that's one way my anxiety manifested. Another way, talking on the phone, maybe with distant relatives, or even like ordering something like pizza on the phone. It was just a lot of anxiety, and I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to talk on the phone. I was hungry, but I eat, but I didn't want to call, like, talk to the person. Like, physically talking to the person made me anxious. It gave me anxiety. And with the anxiety thing, it's like I feel like the anxiousness comes from being judged. Well, with me, it came from being judged. Like, I was like, okay, if I'm talking on the phone, does my voice sound right? Is it squeaky? Is it high? Are they making fun of me? Da, 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 da. It's like nobody's even worried about it, but I'm just sitting there in my head thinking. And then it causes me to be anxious. Like, I just had a predisposition to be anxious all the time. If it was something I didn't understand or didn't know, or even something that I did know, I just didn't want to do it because, I don't know, I always thought people were judging me or making fun of me or saying something, Even with my family, it's like my anxiety with being at home, sometimes it caused me more anxiety. Like it didn't help because, when people would come over, guests would come over, and it's like, come say hi, come say hello. I don't have coronavirus. Come say hi, come say hello. It was like, I never wanted to talk to nobody or speak. I always stayed in my room. I did not want to go out there and entertain those people. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I did not want to do it. So, family members and relatives was like, oh, she's so rude, oh, this and that. And in my culture, I'm from Africa, and in my culture, like, you have to get down on your knees and kneel to elders you know, that come when you first, anytime, even, it's not even when you first meet them, every time you see them, you need to kneel down and greet them. And it's like, bitch, I don't even want to talk to you. And y'all making me do all this extra stuff that's definitely not gonna want to make me go out there, you know? So everybody always thought I was like weird and rude. And then on top of that, it was my weight that caused me a lot of anxiety, still causes me anxiety. So much anxiety. Like, bro, I'm losing weight though. It's okay. Skinny mini 2021. Period. I'm about to be popping out on my 21st birthday. Talk to me nice. Everything nice. Anyway, but yeah, like my weight caused a lot of anxiety, because it's like, that's another thing. Are they talking about me? Do I look too big? Am I taking up too much space? And you know, African people, bro, and you're a kid and you fat, they gonna be like, what's wrong? Like, she always eating. What's wrong with her? What? Y'all need to put her on a diet. Why is she so big? And they always got something to say. And it's like, mind your business. Mind your business. And they don't care. And no. And they thought, cause like, they thought I don't understand the language, you know? So they saying it in my language, thinking I don't understand, bitch. I know what you're saying. Anyway, but another manifestation of anxiety. My weight did not help one bit. The thing was my weight, again, right back to the weight thing. So I didn't want to hear about it. I did not want to be calling me fat. I did not want to be calling me precious. Because kids are mean. I did not want nobody doing none of that shit. So another way my anxiety manifested was being too nice. So, because I assumed that if I was nice, people would like me, nobody would talk about me, and I would just have all these friends. And it didn't work that way at all. Like, it did not work out. It didn't work out that way. Like, not even a little bit. It's like, literally, my anxiety manifested so hard, and everything that I try to prevent happened. Like, you think, oh, you're gonna be nice to everybody, and you're just gonna have all these friends, and and literally the opposite happens. And you might have all these friends, but you have all these fake friends who don't give a fuck about you and who are talking shit about you behind your back, you know? Or, you know, you end up with no friends because you don't have no personality. You're nice, okay, what's next? Who are you? What do you like to do? So you're sitting there trying to be friends with somebody and they're just agreeing with everything that you say. It's like, bitch, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Not me, you. Okay? And it's like, you don't really form a personality, or you don't. Another reason, because I didn't know how to connect with people. It's like, I'm gonna just be nice. Like, I don't know, give them something. And that's why I feel like people with anxiety are always getting used, because it's like, okay, I don't know how to connect, so I'm just gonna be nice, or I'm gonna help. That's how I'm gonna connect. Oh, you need help with this? Oh, I understand the homework, I can teach you, or I can do it for you. Some people do that. I was not the one, but like, you know, I would be so nice, and that's how I kind of made my friends. So, you know, all the friends that you have don't really fuck with you because they using you, and when you stop giving them what they want from you, they stop fucking with you and they don't talk to you no more, because you cannot be used anymore. So what is your purpose? You know, so it's like, you had all these, if you had a lot of friends, you know, with somebody with anxiety, it's like, oh, they're just using you because you're nice. Yes. And then they're just using you because you're nice. And then other people, it's like, and then other times it's like, okay, it's like, oh, I don't fuck with her, or she weird or she don't talk, or you know, it's like people love to say, they love to be the best person on social media. They love to act like they care about, you know, mental health and the mental health in the Black community, we need to step up. But it's like, when it comes down to it, people don't give a fuck. It's like, instead of, oh, she has social anxiety, or oh, let me try to be her friend, oh, she weird, oh, I don't fuck with her, or I'm not gonna talk to her, oh, or listening to what other people are saying. Like, make up your own fucking mind. Anyway, but people love to talk about mental health, but don't really love to, you know, actually, when people who are really like this appear in your life, you love to stigmatize them, you love to single them out, you love to make fun of them, you know. It's not cool. It's not cool. Anyway, but yeah, so at school it was like, I didn't have the worst experience. I wasn't sitting there getting bullied every day. But it was like, you see the biases, you see where you see situations where you're like, that wasn't right. Maybe if I act like I'm not in here, she will go away. So I'm gonna be quiet. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, with like, don't mix social anxiety and liking somebody, bro. That's a whole wrap. That's a whole wrap. That's a whole wrap, okay? That shit did not work at all. It did not work at all, because you're just sitting there like, does he really fuck with me? Does he really like me? I don't think he likes me. I don't think he likes me. I am built like a Range Rover. I don't think he likes me. You know, it's all these dumb things that go through your head. You're like, I'm too fat, I'm too this, I'm too that, da, 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 da. So it's like, I'm just not gonna say nothing. Or I'm just gonna act rude. Or I'm just gonna act mean. And you know niggas, as soon as when you start acting mean, they switch up so quick. They be like, I ain't even like your jiggly bum. I ain't even like your big ass anyway. Da, 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 da. And it's like, 2 seconds ago, I was a dark chocolate dropper, and now I'm precious. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You know? So it's like, you can't even, your anxiety doesn't even allow you to have feelings or to like someone, because it's like, you just sitting there thinking about all these other things in your head, and it just turns you off, and you're just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do shit about it. I'm gonna be by myself. And it's like, the way people interpret this, like, either she's being rude, or she's being mean, or she's just weird, so fuck her, I'm not gonna talk to her. And it's like, here I am. So yeah, anxiety is a lot, and it's a mental game, if anything. And another thing I wanted to say is, like, it manifests in different ways for different people. Social anxiety does not have a face, and it is not a white face either, because people like to think that Black people cannot, you know, have mental illnesses or mental disorders. And it's like, we the people with the most. Like, come on, because we always denying some shit. And it's like, it doesn't have a face. And that's another thing that I learned, even with this, if y'all know the Summer Walker situation, when she came out and said, oh, I have social anxiety. And then people was like, oh, well, how do you strip with social anxiety, but you be shaking your ass on Instagram and da 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 da. How do you have social anxiety? Social anxiety is in social settings. If she's on her phone in her room shaking her ass, that's different. You think because she has social anxiety, she doesn't live her like life or enjoy things? Yeah, her social anxiety may manifest, and sometimes it may not. That's another thing with social anxiety. It's like, today I feel some type of way, today I don't. The next day I do, the next day I don't. It's like, it's different. You can't, it's not a time limit. It doesn't necessarily, it really doesn't go away. You just learn to cope with your anxiety. Sometimes it does go away. Let me not even say that, because it's not something that has to be with you for the rest of your life. But it takes a long time, especially when you're a kid dealing with social anxiety, and you have people around you who don't understand and just either yell or isolate you. Of course, it's gonna take a while to get over that. And it's like, social anxiety does not have a face. It doesn't have a look. That doesn't mean I'm sitting in my house and not doing nothing. Sometimes it can look like that, but it doesn't always look like that. People be trying to fight the anxiety, and you coming for her while she's trying to fight her anxiety. Whatever way she decides to fight it, whether it's stripping or whatever, being in front of a crowd of people. Stripping, she don't have to talk. All she do is dance. Like, I hate people, especially if you don't even experience it, you don't go through it, and you trying to tell her what she goes through or what's in her head. No, it don't work like that. Please. But like, yeah, it doesn't have a face, it doesn't have a name, date, or time. It comes when it wants to come, leaves when it wants to leave. Anyway, but thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and share. Y'all don't be sharing my shit, please. Let me stop. But I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed this video, you know, share it, like it, comment it, subscribe, you know. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.